See, the overwhelming frustration that people don't want to believe is possible, no matter how much I've repeated it. I'm not permitted access to my own bank accounts. And when I went to the bank and talked to the manager, she said she couldn't give me an answer, that I had to have an attorney contact her because there was court rulings stating I wasn't permitted to access my accounts. Department of Health and Human Services informed me that I've been getting all benefits for a skull puncturing traumatic brain injury being cross-disabled since injury. That it's going to bank accounts, but I'm not permitted access to the ledger or the funding, and to have an attorney contact them. So being told by Department of Health and Human Services and a bank manager about a trust account of mine formed by others that are tethered to accounts receiving my funding, my benefits, that only an attorney can answer the questions. And as I've been trying to get an attorney in New Hampshire since I was first informed of this 4 years ago, no attorney in New Hampshire is permitted to represent me without the permission of the same people on this board member, a group of board members that made the trust account, have court rulings stating that an attorney can't represent me without their okay because of the severity of the head injury. So they've got the court believing that for the safety of my vulnerability, that I can't just hire any attorney because of the access to the trust account and funding that's in my name. So the people that are misusing the courts through Department of Health and Human Services, they're using the approach as if they're doing something to protect my vulnerability, when they are the very individuals weaponizing law enforcement as they attack my vulnerability. They've got it documented for a decade now. And that's why there's nothing left to do except go to the bank, talk to the bank manager with others calmly and clearly, go to Department of Health and Human Services, talk to the management clearly, and then bring their answers to the court to get something lawfully adjudicated, to find out why these people are telling me that what's mine, I'm not permitted access to. That HUD property currently has my apartment locked up after having me evicted. They evicted me because I asked them for help to get to these accounts that others made and had unlawful rulings protecting their theft of my benefits. Calmly and clearly for 2 years, I made it. For the first year, calm anyways. I got irritated after a first year of the dick around. But either way, the factual end of my situation, the RSAs attached and all, the encyclopedia of documents that these people have been filing, hiding my medical information because I could talk like a medical anomaly. They've done nothing but hide my medical info and lie to the courts of New Hampshire since I was a patient of St. Joe's Hospital in 2015. Beginning with my blood parents selling my pedigree information to Monadnock Developmental Services Traumatic Brain Injury Contractor for the filing to Department of Health and Human Services, while they made bank accounts in my name but told the court that I was normal and getting everything and doing everything, but I just wasn't taking proper care. And so they were trying to break me down, get me to a point of desperation where then they could say, see, we did what we could to help him, but he can't take care of himself. We've got to put him in Robin Hill Farm. And then it would cover the years of fraud they had established, the theft of the property, insurance settlements, the multi-million-dollar assault that continues to this day. They continue documenting how they're stealing. And HUD Property is now documenting how they're protecting the 6 people that organized this. After being thoroughly informed, what did they do? They attacked. They attacked me and my kids and tried to kill me to protect them in their last decade of multi-million-dollar assault and their failure to kill me, as they were attempting to and instead killed Hannah. Factual again. If they want to claim that what they were doing was to try to protect a person that was disabled and not end the life of the person, they can explain that in a court of law. And we'll talk about the documents they filed containing false information, which prevented stability, the number one priority, while all the other avenues didn't provide proper medical care because of the court rulings that were arranged while the patient was in a hospital. They can explain why they're doing the right thing with tax dollars they're given, despite the contradictory information that they filed.